When I grew up, my parents, my grandmothers, grandfathers, they always said to me, the land, this land has chosen you. This land has chosen us, the Sami people. We are here to live with the land and to protect the land and all what is in it. Today, when I'm working with the Sami theater, that's in Kiruna, and Kiruna has a huge mind, and it's growing and it's growing and growing. Outside my window, when I go to my little theater, I see this black mountain, and during nighttime, they make the explosions when they mine. And sometimes it is so loud that I hear my porcelain shaking in the cupboards. Kiruna, the city, with its mine, has to be moved. They have started to pack it down and moving it to another more safe area. Obviously, the ground underneath is so hollow that it's dangerous to live there. Anytime the land can just fall down into the holes. When I was brought up, I was told by my parents and my ancestors that we have spiritual brothers and sisters that live under the ground. And they are here to help us as human beings. They are here to keep a balance between the spiritual world and the world that we reside in, this world. And often when I hear the explosions under the ground, I wonder, where are they going, our spiritual sisters and brothers, the invisible ones that only a few people can see? Where do they go when the mine is being dug out? And what will happen to us if they leave? Where do we go? Because we need them and they need us. Mining is a big problem in the Sami area. And the Swedish state has a little bit soft rules and easily gives permits to companies from abroad to start digging for minerals. And usually what happens, we've seen it the past years, what happens is that the mining companies, after a few years, they go bankrupt and they disappear. And they leave all the waste on the area which is Sami people's ground. And nobody cleans it up. And it's toxic waste and very dangerous for the nature and of course for the humans and for the animals. In Kiruna, we have a big problem with a wave of suicide among young Sami men. I enrolled a lot of psychologists in this project, and we did the research, what's going on, why these men? And we understand from the treatment that these young men have got is that it is the mining that is the problem. Because a lot of the young men have been reindeer herders or dream about being reindeer herders, but there is no more ground, there is no more land for using for reindeer herding and to be able to survive. So these young men, they fight for the land. They are very aware of land rights, but they have no bread on the table. So what do? They take work at the mine. Usually they take night shifts so that nobody knows that they are at work. And at daytime, when they are up on ground, they are fighting for Sami rights and land rights. It's a pretty difficult situation to live when you have to sell your land for getting the bread and still fighting for your rights. And these young men are usually the target group for suicide. As I said, I was brought up with the sentence, this land has chosen me, this land has chosen us, the Sami people. And when we lose the land, then we lose the culture. And our traditional knowledge disappears. Because we are not a culture where we store our traditional knowledge in books or in recorded material. It is passed on from generation to generation. Often when you are moving in the land, when you are in the arms of our mother, the land, that's when the teaching is happening. And I feel very strongly that the Sami people, we are able to determine our future. We are able to choose the right choices for our culture to continue living and flourishing. Thank you.
Thank you.